Okay, so you guys are probably wondering now how you walk and move like a robot. So I'm going to show you the very easy way to do it. So to do this, I'm going to show my hands and my face. You guys all know me, I'm from Brad's Boo Barn, and I'm going to show you the easy way to move, okay? So the first thing is I'm going to show my hands so you see how your hands have to move. Whenever you do a robot, you want to have your wrists loose and your elbows are going to be swiveled. So this is how you would move your arms. I'll do it from the side. So this is how your wrists move. See how my wrist flops as it moves? Okay? And then you're going to do what in the dancing world is called isolation. That's where you keep your body completely stiff. Every movement you make, you want to tense all your muscles up. So we're going to move to the side, and then we're going to flex all of our muscles. Flex, flex, flex. And you'll do the same thing with your head, so you're flexing. Okay, now, there's a couple different kinds of motions you can do for this. If you want to look like a prop, that's a real prop and not a scary person, and that way you can jump out and scare people, then you're going to make a motion that's just a back and forth motion that a cheap prop would make. So your arm would go up and down, your other arm would go maybe side to side, and your head would go like this. But you have to make sure every time you go from point A to point B. So this would be point A, and then this would be point B. Okay? You can have it be anywhere you want. So when you do your motion, you got to make sure you go to point A and then point B. Okay? And then you add the tightening, which makes the effect of a cheap prop bouncing. So this is how we would do it. Point A, point B. Point A, point B. Now, if you want to add it, like it's a little more expensive prop, then you can add one more to it, which is the first demonstration I did with my costume. So you would go point A, head move, head back, and then down. And you would repeat this over and over again. Now, if I was doing this to scare people, I would move much slower, but I'm just trying to get extra reps in so you guys can understand how it works. Okay? So now I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Notice the jerkiness of my hands and then my head. You don't just stop, you go to the spot and then you shake it slightly. So that's how we move like you're a prop. And then as the people get comfortable, maybe you're waiting at the back of the line, as people get comfortable, you jump out and you grab them. And it really freaks them out. I did this at my haunted house last year and freaked a whole bunch of people out because they thought I was actually a mannequin. Then the other way you can do this is, if you don't want to freak them out and you want them to know that you're fake, then you can just pop, and then the popping is like a form of breakdancing, and then in that, you're just gonna pop, 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 pop. So that's how that works. You can do it to music if you want. And if you're really cool, you can even do a little bit of showboating and breakdancing like that. I'm a little bit old, so I can't do this anymore, but that's pretty much how you do that. So, thank you guys for coming and seeing another example of a prop on Halloween. It's the human prop. It's you scaring people using isolation. Thank you guys, and I will see you later. Make sure you subscribe.